my pastor, the Reverend Irvin A. Childress, Orange, New Jersey. Approximately, you had a shelter team that went into Ward's Island and ministered to the homeless. And around about the last time that they was allowed into Ward's Island, they came out and ministered to me. And one of the missionaries said, if you make it to Bible Church of Christ, I promise you, you'll be glad you did. I didn't have any money.
You don't never have to have money.
But I made it. I made it. And when I came in, broken down, body ravaged with the effects of 44 years of drug abuse, homeless, weighed about 160 pounds, didn't want to live, and wasn't fit to die. That day, the choir, I believe it was you, my sister, you sang a song that inspired me. And some of the words said, you may not know how, you may not know when, but he'll do it again. He'll do it again. And all I wanted was to have my life back. And then I stayed for the service. And when you called for prayer, I came up for prayer. I just wanted to be saved. I wanted a new life. That's all I wanted. I wanted my hey, I wanted my tongues back. I wanted my tongues back. And when you laid your hands on me, Bishop, when you laid your hands on me, I felt the power of Almighty God. And it transformed my life. Nobody told me that what I was going to go through was going to be easy. But God walked with me every step of the way. He took me through a drug program. Took me through a drug program. I graduated from that. Still homeless. Wasn't in no shelter, though. I was seeking a church. God led me from New York City, took me out to New Jersey. I started out in Newark. Didn't know anybody in there. And it looked like the very things that I was trying to get away from is what God placed me in the midst of. Drugs all in the neighborhood. I'm trying to get away from drugs. But he blessed me with my own apartment. And I had came back a couple of times in the past, and when I was in the program, right, and let y'all see what God was doing for me, right? You know, but I haven't been here in a couple of years now. But I want you to know that the God that we serve, the God that we serve, right, he could take a crackhead, a dope fiend, right, and make him into a minister. I stand before you today, a licensed minister under New Beginnings Faith Fellowship Ministries in Orange, New Jersey. And on watch night, I was telling my pastor, I said, Pastor, I gotta go back to let the people see what God has done for me. I thank God for the man of God that's in you. Right? I thank him because I couldn't have made it without you. I couldn't have made it. God led me here on that day. Right? And y'all might not have been allowed back into the shelter. Right? The minister over there, he was the one. He was the one. He was the one that ministered to me that day. He was the one. You know, this deacon right here, Deacon Chaplin, when I came here, right, and I was feeling bad, he walking past me, he said, don't worry, brother, we got your back. What are you talking about? You don't even know me. How you got my back? But you know what? God, God showed me is through each and every one of you that prayed for me. You know, your prayers saved me. Your prayers saved me. And then to top it off, you treated me like a prince. Everybody wanted to buy me dinner. You know, people was up here talking about, well, I'm going to pay for it. Lo and behold, when I went downstairs, somebody else had already paid for it. Wasn't even in the argument. You know, but I had to come back because my pastor, he said, you got to go back. Go back and let them people see what God has done for you. And I'm here today because I'm not going to leave out of here without any prayer. You know, because I need some more prayer. I need some more power, you know, for the next part of the journey. You know, I come too far. Y'all seen it. Some of y'all seen it. Y'all know how I walked up in here. Look what God has done for me. Look what God has done. Put weight on me. The congested heart failure that I suffered with. The congested heart failure. They call it CHF. Yeah, they could call it congested heart failure. I call it Christ hasn't failed. That's what I call it. I don't suffer with that no more. High blood pressure, gone. Gone. I just had an operation on my knee. I didn't know I was walking around with a broken leg. You know, God is a keeper. When you're in the ministry, because this house is blessed. This house is blessed. When you're in the ministry,